Now please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now please pause for the 30 seconds of silence.
Good morning, Grizzlies. I'm Brian.
I'm Isa.
And I'm Sophie with GNN, your Grizzly News Network. Today is Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. This week is the week for a spring musical. Get ready to watch Hollywood's famous Creepy Family. The Addams Family will be showing at the Spring Valley Theater. Lucas and Kurt's series show off the months of preparation that went into this production.
From 1 to 7 every day, Spring Valley's team of actors, stage directors, and set designers have worked tirelessly on what looks to be a very promising spring production.
This is one of the largest casts we've ever had at Spring Valley, along with a super cooperative tech team and our new director, who has just given us such a more open space than we've had recently. So there's just been a lot more room for communication, and that really shines through on the stage.
For the actors, this production has been entirely different from previous projects.
I kind of walked into this a bit not knowing too much. I've watched shows like Wednesday, but I've never watched the 1900s movies of it, because I kind of wanted to make my own interpretation of it. I've sort of dove into different people playing Morticia, but I try to stray away from it and not know too much, so that I could have my own role in this character.
I was really nervous. I was really, really nervous about doing it, because previous to this, I've never been in any theater or anything like this. So this is my first time going into the role, and I got the lead, so it was really surprising. So going into it, I was just nervous. I didn't really know what to expect.
With one of the largest casts in Spring Valley history, each component of the show, from its actors to its set design, makes this year's production entirely unique from past shows.
So the set that we have is actually really massive. We have this huge mansion with two sweeping staircases that come up the side, and this huge table that you get to see the Addams family's grandiosity, and it's huge, and so it shows that they're a lot darker. And then whenever you introduce the Beinecke's, which is the normal family, we have the star wall down and yellow lights and bright pinks, and so you can see the contrast between, like I said, the Gothic family and the more normal Ohioans that just come into this crazy New York lifestyle. So I feel a lot of people see Addams Family as kind of an old movie, but we kind of put a modern twist on it. Okay. So yeah.
For actors especially, the show presents a set of characters very different from past productions.
All of my other roles, I feel have been sort of very different from Morticia. I think I played Sarah Brown last year in the musical Guys and Dolls, and she was very missionary and very much a religious woman. And I think this year Morticia is very strays away from that, and she has this sort of Gothic look about her, and it's an iconic role that everyone knows and loves, and I think it's very different from what I've done before.
I've realized that I have to portray a lot of different emotions. So in the regular Addams Family, she's more of kind of deadpan. She doesn't really know, but in this one, she's in love. So it's it's very different from normal emotions that she would portray.
And with that, as production wraps up, this year's giant cast is now nearly ready for a viewing to remember.
Again, they'll be performing Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the 22nd through the 24th, at 6 p.m. each night. And there is an extra matinee showing this Saturday at noon. Make it a family outing. Tickets are $7 for students and $10 for adults. You can scan the QR code to buy yours now. Hey Brian, what clubs are going on today?
There's a lot going on today, Sophie. Wednesday is a busy day for club meetings, and check out Fitness Club and do a 45-minute CrossFit workout, along with discussions on nutrition and healthy habits. They'll be meeting in room 913 today and Friday. Also today, Writing Club meets where they go over writing and write more on their own. They meet in room 832. Do you like anime? Then you might want to check out Anime Club. They meet today in room 818. Or come practice your sign language. ASL Club will be meeting in room 218. Mock Trial is learning all about the justice system, and they meet in room 406 today. Or check out Armenian Student Union. They'll be meeting today in room 226. Come celebrate the Armenian culture with them. Hair Club will meet this week in room 812. BSU is also meeting today in room 200. Best Buddies will be meeting bi-weekly every other Wednesday at room 804. Vietnamese Club is also meeting bi-weekly. They meet in room 232. And FCC LA is back at it with meetings today in Portable 1. Remember, all clubs meet at 2:01 p.m. Grizzlies. Today is the day to meet up for a new poetry club on campus. Everybody's welcome to share, inspire, and connect through the magic of language and dive into the world of rhythm and expression. If you're interested in making this a brand new club next year, please go to room 801 with Mrs. Gonzalez today at 2:01 p.m. and further details will follow. Attention all Grizzlies. Next week on Tuesday the 27th, please remember not to come to school. Juniors will be ACT testing, but remember, you must still log into Canvas and work on anything assigned. Student Council Club will be hosting a volunteering event for all students. Handmade felt toys will be made and donated to foster care for children. They'll be making them on February 22nd from 2 to 4 p.m. in room 503. Come join and gain community service hours while bringing smiles to children's faces. Do you have shoes you don't use? Well, they still might be needed. For those in need, the junior class along with student council are collecting new and lightly used shoes to donate to those in need. The shoe drive is happening from now until March 8th. You can drop them off in room 503. The BSU Talent Show is back. It's happening next week. Every year they have a full house, so make sure you plan to arrive in time to secure a seat. This year will be on the 29th to wrap up Black History Month. The show starts at 3:30 p.m. The doors open at 3, and entry is $3. See you there. Performing arts are about to light up the stage. Our orchestra programs are preparing for the pre-fest concert. Guitar and all levels of orchestra will be performed this Thursday night at 6 p.m. in our cafeteria. The event will help the students prepare for their advanced festival at Las Vegas Academy, their first week of March. Good luck to you all. Our dance team are getting ready to show their skills. Off to their skills at the spring concert. The concert will be March 7th and 8th at 6 p.m. in the theater. Show up and show your support for our performing art programs. That's right, and keep your outfits because you might see some similar dress-up days, and they are all leading up to our spring dance, and we'll kick off our spring break. Here's a look at the Spirit Week for that week. And here's the information you need on the dance. Stuco announced it on TikTok and Instagram. The 2024 Space Jam Sneaker Ball is Friday, March 8th in the Aux Gym from 6 to 8 p.m. Show off your best sneakers. You can get your ticket on Ticket Spigot for $10. Only 500 tickets will be sold, so make sure to grab yours once they go on sale on the 19th. And as we count down to that Spirit Week and dance, do you want to be a part of the games during the assembly? Now here's your chance. Scan the QR code on the screen and submit your name, and if you get an email confirmation back from Suko, then you're in the games. Good luck, Grizzlies. The second G&N podcast is now live. Scan the QR code to get into our Den with G&N podcast on Spotify. This week, we sat down with Mrs. Strong to talk about what it means to be a lifelong learner. Tune in to learn a little more about her own history and bookmark our Spotify podcast so you can keep up with the conversations around campus. And stay up to date with new episodes and news around campus that matters to you by following our Instagram account at SVHSGNNDen. It's the account, and we are posting important announcements along with some behind-the-scenes content. Now we know what the yearbook is going to look like, but have you secured yours yet? Yearbook students are piecing the final touches of this year's yearbook together, showcasing classes, sports, and assemblies and dances. Make sure one is saved for you because they sell out each year. Go to jostens.com and reserve yours for $90. Calling all Grizzly seniors who have applied for the Promise Scholarship. Report to SVHS Library on Thursday, February 22nd at 1:20 p.m. to meet with an advisor from CSN who will walk you through the next steps to ensure the NV Promise checklist is complete. Applicants have 3 tasks to complete by March 1st and must meet this deadline to remain eligible. If you have questions, see Mrs. West in room 908. Hey Isa, what's going on with sports this week?
Well, Brian, spring sports is just a week away. Over the weekend, several sports held their tryouts. Students are forming their teams and practicing. Make sure you are aware of your coach's practice times, and good luck as the season starts. Congrats to our varsity cheer team this past weekend in Anaheim, finishing 9th out of 16th place. The team upped their game and went in a harder division against some of the best USA national teams. They did a great job in their first time in that division and know what to expect for next year. Attention all 9th, 10th, and 11th graders who would like to be part of the 2024 Grizzly football program. Join the returning letter winners as they prepare for the fall season getting bigger, faster, and stronger. The team workouts are Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 2:30 to 3:45 p.m. More information can be had by contacting Coach Teal. Grizzlies, with Las Vegas growing in sports like getting an MLB team, an NFL team, and an NHL expansion team, the question of basketball is coming up. We already have the best WNBA team, the Las Vegas Aces, and NBA Commissioner Adam Silver says that Las Vegas is in the league's expansion list. Although it wouldn't be possible till 2025 when the NBA's media rights end, Seattle, Nashville, Vancouver, Montreal, and Mexico City are also possibilities. Would you want an NBA team, Grizzlies? And where would you want the arena? Hey, Latavion, what's the weather looking like for the rest of the week?
Well, it's actually going to be mostly cloudy. Today we have a high of 63 with the low of 46. Tomorrow we have a high of 64 with the low of 46. On Friday we have a high of 66 with the low of 50. Then on Saturday we have a high of 68 with the low of 50. Grizzlies. Have you heard of Aretha Franklin? When Aretha was young, her father encouraged her to be a pianist just like her mom, but Aretha refused and decided to be a singer instead. After she released her debut album in 1956, she quickly became popular. Her most favorite song, Respect, won her 2 Grammys awards and became the national theme for the women and civil rights movement. She sold over 75 million copies and will even go on to sing for multiple presidents of the U.S. Aretha Franklin will go down in the history as the Queen of Soul. Now back to you at the desk, Sophie.
Thank you, Latavion. Hey Grizzlies, get your hands on delicious Nothing Bundt cakes for just $5. Find any senior students council member to place your order. We're selling 4 flavors: vanilla, chocolate chip, red velvet, and confetti. Hurry and order now until the 23rd to ensure delivery by the 29th. What a great way to celebrate this leap year. It's not just casinos who need workers for their pools this summer. The city of North Las Vegas needs to hire everything from water safety instructors to lifeguards to program specialists, and their pay is comparable to the casinos, ranging from $14 to $22. You can apply now by scanning the QR code or show up at their job fair tomorrow, February 22nd from 1 to 4 p.m. at North Las Vegas City Hall.
This is Brian.
Isa,
Sophie
And Latavia.
of the Grizzly News Network. Have a wonderful Wednesday, Grizzlies.